Well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Out in the stars where the cookies rise, Rufus and Simon light up the skies. Producers of dreams and warp speed streams, they bake up adventures, they're the cosmic team. From the bridge that they're leading the quest, with sprinkles of stardust, they're simply the best. Stories that sparkle, ideas that ignite, every galaxy's glowing in their sugar-coated light. So grab your whisk, set the phasers to fun. The universe is waiting, our journey's begun. Fresh baked stories in a cosmic groove. Cookie Trek's the name, and we're making moves. We're on a cookie track, blazing through the night, exploring every flavor in the starlit light. From chocolate comets to vanilla moons, Rufus and Simon are bringing the tunes. On a cookie track with adventure in sight, mixing up the cosmos till it feels just right. And Amish and joy and laughter too, boldly baking where no one's dared to chew.
Hey everybody, welcome to Cookie Trek, and we are going to say hi to all you Architects of Fate out there. My name is Simon, and with me is my good friend Rufus, and what we are doing is if you didn't catch any of this, we're going to have another installment of Star Trek StarBase Tallahassee, and we will be using Star Trek themes. And with your help, we're going to work as sort of a writer's room and break down a 3-act Star Trek story. And we do it while relaxing and enjoying cookies, which I do not have any in front of me, Rufus. You want to tell the nice people about the cookies that I don't have?
Why, sure. Tonight's cookie, well, it's Do-si-do from the Girl Scouts. And I gotta say, the Girl Scouts really knock it out of the ballpark with every cookie. This is a delightful treat filled with peanut goodness. It's crunchy. It's got some creamy peanut butter flavor filling. It doesn't actually have any nuts in it, although the picture often makes it look like it does. But I think the sort of patterning on the cookie surface is just really excellent. So that's what kind of cookie we got tonight. I've got two. I don't know about you.
Don't have any, actually. I'm in the beach chair right now.
Would you like some cookies?
I would like some cookies. I usually crap all over them, but now that I don't have them.
Let's see, I was just waiting. Past few weeks, you've really crapped on the.
I've kind of laced into them, haven't I?
Yeah, I know. And I mean, poor defenseless cookies. Just leave them alone. You don't like them, don't eat them,
Mm-hmm.
They don't need this kind of stress. They got problems enough as it is.
Okay, they're kind of. Oh, they're snappier than Nutter Butter.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're kind of.
Well, that's a punch.
They're an upgraded Nutter Butter.
I can feel everyone within a 6-block radius just having who has a peanut allergy just collapsing right now.
Well, there is some downsides to Dosey Dos.
These are certainly potent. So what's our story tonight?
Well, tonight we have got, as usual, three tropes, three beats, three somethings, whatever you want to call them. I actually think this is a great set of topics, or I don't know what to say. I think this is a really great selection tonight. So I'm looking forward to doing this. The first one is just a great, wonderful one. It's a character's future self shows up. So we're dealing with some, time travel hijinks. I don't know. I think it's going to be great. The second one, also a fave of mine, prophetic visions or dreams. Ooh la la. And then lastly, we've got someone quotes a rule of acquisition. I mean, I think that's just the cherry on top of the sundae right there. We're calling tonight's episode Tomorrow Me is Such a Drag Queen. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I was on a real roll and then I messed it up. I'll start it again. 3, 2, 1. Tomorrow Me is such a drama queen.
Yep.
And the crowd goes wild.
And GM the Great Barrier's baby wakes up.
Yes.
Yes. Having the baby. Just keeping the baby happy. So here's what we're gonna do.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna hand out some fate. I'm gonna have Felix hand out some fate chips for everybody, and then Mr. Glassman will come in late, and we will give them to him anyway.
Oh, thank you, Felix.
Oh, yeah, Felix is happy about that.
It's always on the ball.
So, so we have an establishing shot. This is the StarBase Tallahassee. Do we have anything going on that we want to do?
Well, I think jumping right in is always the best move. So I would
is
say
Nick coming down in his pajamas?
Either that, or we could start inside the vision. Like one of those things where you think it's going to be a real thing, and then somebody leaps up in their pajamas.
Yeah. Okay.
So, in fact, I think maybe that's the way we should go.
I think that's a brilliant idea. We begin with the most unexpected thing.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most unexpected thing. There we go. Okay. I just gotta figure out. I got her who's a diddy back.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. They took away the tool that lets me resize windows.
Yeah.
And it's pissing me off.
Anybody
knows how to write computer code. I need it. Okay. So, using the Mythic Game Master Emulator GM engine version 1, do we want to just have it create an event? What event are we seeing? That's the prophetic?
I don't really know where to start, so let's just start with this.
Okay, what level of chaos do you want in this? Let's go 7.
Okay.
Okay. PC negative. Hey, good devil, how you doing? Man, now I gotta get more fake chips. And the best part is, I'm just gonna load up. I'm not gonna care. Here we go.
Boop, boop.
Felix is just handing out fake chips. He's gonna blow the economy apart. So we had an event. It's a PC negative, meaning debase the status quo, debase and the status quo.
I kind of feel like that was sort of the plan anyway. Like anything that happens in this, because of the prompts, it's all going to kind of be this way. So maybe we need one more to give us something else to go on.
Something else? Okay, because it was going to be this anyway.
I mean, yeah, it's just the prompts are going to do this, yeah.
Okay, it's action and imitate the spiritual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we're already having a prophetic vision, so I don't know.
I mean, are we near the wormhole aliens?
We can meet anybody you damn well please.
I don't know. I'm thinking
We
about.
have not met wormhole aliens, and I really prefer not to.
Okay, I was just thinking. Cisco's always having those like things that always seem kind of spooky, spiritual. Um,
I
well, yeah.
dearly love. I dearly love. Maybe that is the thing. We meet.
Or
We start out
or
with
is it
meeting them. What?
or is it just like the Jean Luc, you're dead.
Luke, yeah, Dad. Yeah. Noob is dealing with a Ferengi merchant that sold fake religious trinkets. Okay. I like the idea. Let's do that, and we're gonna have it go sideways
Mm-hmm.
because we did discuss this, which we shouldn't have done beforehand, and we came up with a couple of ideas, but we really don't want to force them because you are all here.
I mean, I was. Yeah. Anyway, it
That
was
is the
just.
point.
It is the point, and they weren't really good ideas anyway. So.
Oh, no, they were damn good ideas, but I want to have damn better ones. Okay, all right, we're gonna do a classic Starbase Tallahassee corridor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somewhere I have a Ferengi. I'm gonna reuse the women, our Ferengi sisters that I think are dead,
Mm.
which actually should be even better.
Yeah, this is a vision, so it can be anybody.
Yeah, I like that they're the Ferengi. Yeah, I like that they're dead,
Mm-hmm.
and they welcome Noob. He's dead. There's Noob.
Maybe they're trying to sell him a death insurance policy.
Yeah, I like that. I like the idea that maybe they found a religious artifact that isn't as fake as they thought.
Oh.
But they've got to swap lives. Because I think it's debase something and imitate the spiritual. Yeah, two Ferengis faking a religious trinket. Lishi and Daisy are somehow back. What kind of trinket would it be? Like, are we talking necklace?
Oh no, I think a good
forehead
hat.
jewelry, spikes.
I like a hat.
Huh?
I like some kind of hat.
Okay. They have some kind of hat. Okay, I'm gonna really think that's funny. Don't care.
Well, that's because it is.
I mean, it sucks because ChatGPT is just so slow. They're taking away the GPT. They're taking away the dogs. They're taking away the cats.
They're eating the Chat GPT.
A bizarre religious hat for a sci-fi show. Go.
Go.
All right, here's the concept. Yeah, just fucking make it. That's literally what I asked you to do.
Oh God, it's just so chatty.
It is chat. You know.
I mean, they should rename it like verbose GPT.
Yeah.
Pushy GPT. Talks too much GPT.
Yeah, somehow it required one more pass to get you to give up.
Yeah, I guess it tries to bore you until you leave.
Well, it gives you a picture before it makes it. Well, it's everything but a hat.
That's quite a hat.
I'm liking this. I'm taking left hat. I'm taking right
Left
hat.
You gonna take right hat?
I'm gonna take right hat.
Yeah.
Not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna trim this baby. It's gonna come with a black rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
I really need something that can knock out. Nope, you're not gonna let me do it, are you? Yeah. So I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way then. Okay. I don't know. The other one is actually more complete as a hat. Okay, I'm gonna make this a modified Guinan. And so is she, are they wearing the hats, or are they gonna have Noob wear the hat?
I think they're gonna make him wear it because there's probably something to it that they don't want to wear.
They have some kind of hat. And I'm going to say that it will transfer his soul into theirs.
Mm.
And resurrect them. Yeah, they become corporeal. Oh, yeah, somehow they trick him into wearing the hat, and that'll be fine. And resurrects them, and Noob falls dead. And a ghost comes out. I am ready for this. Yeah, we're all set then. We've literally almost got the entire damn thing done at this point, as far as I can tell. Let me see. I'm gonna make myself a version of me, and I'm gonna format the image so that it is recolored. Yeah, there's Ghost Noob.
Boy, Noob looks really different when he's gray.
Yeah, he does. Color does a lot of work for me.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, and that's it. The ghost comes out and Noob is dead. And then we have present day, and then we're an ops. Or whatever it is. I don't know what we call it. I think it's still the bridge, I guess. Because it's still the bridge. And it's a boring day. I literally think this should be the most boring ass day ever. Because that's how, and everybody's shocked. It's like, I thought we just saw Noob die. And everyone's like, oh no, a main character dying? How dare it? Yeah, we've got no dramatic tension here. I've got Cat. I'm assuming the captain's going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
And who else? Oh, who haven't we used in rotation lately?
H and V.
I don't know what the hell to do with her ever.
She's the engineer.
I know, but literally, we don't ever have an engineering problem.
Well, she's just running some diagnostics, passing the time.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
really-
Let's do passing the time.
She's really playing Tetris, but she's got some diagnostics running in the background.
Dunking on transwarp. Or they're just basically passing the time trying to recreate anything that they found in Voyager. I do like that idea because they must just, everybody's got to read Voyager's logs, right? And go, oh, let's rebuild that, or let's do that. That definitely seems like the thing they would do. Okay. And where's my thinky thing? All right, where's my bridge stuff? There's the Council of Chairs.
I love that.
Love me the Council of Chairs. Okay, we're gonna go to the auxiliary shiny bridge.
Yeah,
I like the future bridge. Yeah, it looks a lot more bridgy.
What's a lot more bridgy? I like that.
There, because I think all of our bridges are actually facing this way. Okay, yeah. So I'm. There's an engineer tucked in over here doing something. I've got the command thing. Cat's there. That's the captain's chair. Yeah, so it's like a really light day, and we're gonna try and recreate. I don't know. Anybody got any ideas on what we want to recreate? Like I like the idea. It's one that they didn't have on the show.
Mm,
I think that would be the funniest thing.
okay.
It'll be one that they didn't have on the show. Let me see. Try cookie track, and I'm gonna say, give me a type of space. Let's see if it figures out space pole. Solar
Space.
sails. Oh God, no.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's like it's old fashioned engineering. Jake and Cisco got together.
Did you say Life Day? Oh God. Oh God, there's somebody actually doing things. Matter transmission or teleportation. Telefrag Express. Yeah, I think what they did was they tried to beam the nacelles.
Mm,
So we're gonna try and beam the nacelles places.
okay.
Because that was a theory about transwarp. How about the time they had a literal subspace wedgie that was causing Voyager to tilt off course whenever they went? They had a lot of subspace things, didn't they? Which is kind of, they really talk a lot about, they really do talk a lot about subspace, because that came up a lot in Strange New Worlds and that. TOS didn't have it as much. Okay. Yeah, it's the transporter warp. And I'm going to say that the current administration probably defunded it because it had the word trans in it. So they're done. There's two things that are trans. Or include equitable. They really don't like the word equitable either. Okay, passing through time. All right, so they're rebuilding the transporter warp thing, and so H&B is like, oh no, she's got to have Jot. Jot's going to be in Jot has got to do this too. Oh yeah, the bridge. This is the bridge of the Star Drive section.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think they let us keep it, which would have been funnier. It's like if we accidentally broke the ship, they take away the mobility part and they just leave us here. So you're screwed, guys. You're a space station now. Bye. And then they take our ship. Or take the back half, the business end.
The business end.
Okay, so John is trying to run the transporter. So grabbing Chief Jot, because I think I don't even know if Lambshanks needs to be involved in this, but I do like the idea that we got Chief Jot hanging around. Come on, there he is. Oh god, he's also gonna be superstitious, and I think he's the post-movie Jot.
Oh right, yeah, he's got a patch on his eyes. Or no, that was Lambshank.
That was Lambshanks. Lambshanks was awesome. Lambshanks had seen some shit.
Badass Lambshank.
I like the idea that they had that butch him up for the audience, the test audience. Really needed him butched up. Where am I not? There we go. I need some sparklies. Not a oh, I'm bringing the phaser rifle anyway.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna bring the sparklies and a phaser rifle.
Don't.
And I think H&B is gonna be using it. Rotate, flip horizontally. I like the idea that H&B is unloading a phaser into the console.
Yeah. This is gonna do it. I know it.
Yeah, I think she's trying to juice it up.
Just need a little more juice. That's all.
Because as we know, phasers can famously be used for energy sources for anything. Okay, do we dare find out what the mythic system says about this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna evaluate the scene with chaos.
Uh-huh.
Scene proceeds normally. Damn it, there is no
Okay.
event. I'm gonna keep rolling until there's an event. Okay, something happens and it's negligence technology.
Oh,
Well, that's literally what we're doing.
I mean, maybe it's not a good idea to fire a phaser at
Yeah. We got negligence technology. So, yeah, that's a worthwhile thing.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Do we just end it in failure, or do we want to make this part of an ongoing problem?
Well, is that how a future character shows up
Yeah,
somehow?
it could be. It could be the thing that traps my ghost.
Yes. Yeah.
Like Noob could be caught in the warp bubble or some shit.
Oh gosh.
What?
What about that thing where Captain Kirk was in these?
No interface.
Yeah, he was out floating around out in nothingness.
Yeah, because all it says is character's future self shows up.
Hmm.
That's all there is to it. And Noob is gonna get flung into space. And then prophetic visions or dreams. That could still be anybody. It doesn't even have to be attached to me now. Yeah, Noob is flung into space. What?
So the teaser was the actual future,
Yeah,
was it? Okay.
as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. So that was the actual future, and Noob is dead,
Yes.
or at least he's had his soul stolen.
Yeah, his corporeal form is no more, but luckily cats have a little extra soul pocket. I'm going to declare that a thing with Cations. We have like a Catra.
Cats, right?
We have a Catra. And yeah, I'm going to say I have a Catra. If Spot gets an inner eyelid, I get a fucking Catra.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's literally that 9 lives thing,
well,
right?
yeah. It's only like 7 or something because that's a myth. But the dumber thing is, yeah, I mean, when you think about it, the Contra
Don't
thing.
be ridiculous. It's
Well,
only
the Contra
7.
thing was just made up just for the movie. It was the most. It was the thing where but nobody bitched.
Mhm.
Or well, if they did, they were really quiet about it because we didn't have the internet. But yeah, it was like a thing where it's like, well, we just absolutely understand that you can just carbon copy your soul in now. That's a thing, and because it happened when we were all still somewhat physically fit and our parts all worked. That became just the way it always was. Now we're old. Now we don't. Now everything is a problem. All right, yeah. Noob is flung into space. Ooh, Voyager type tech could create an intersperse quantum copy of the dead Noob that appears back in time. Yep, or that. Yeah, it has to be an inverse quantum thing. Yeah, I think what it'll do is he's flung out and that latches onto the Noob spirit and brings him in.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm just stuck here talking to myself. Either way. Dead Noob appears back in time. Yeah, I like the idea that we're just going to do the interface thing. With me just standing there waving at people.
Yeah. Just sort of floating around,
And trying... All right, yeah, I've got a great... It's not a great idea. I have an idea. Inner space, yep. Well, there's inner space. Oh, no, we're not doing Martin Short. That was Martin Short, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Oh boy,
I just like that. I just like that. Nat's in there pitching.
I'm not even sure I actually saw it.
Oh, it was.
It's definitely. It is.
It was Dennis
like
Quaid and Martin Short.
Yep. I see. Oh man, Martin Short was like a baby.
Yeah, he always was. Okay. So yeah, Noob is now flung out into space.
Oh wow, the doctor was in there too. Robert Picardo was in there.
Oh my god.
I really did not see this movie.
You didn't miss much. Because it was him being goofy and they were riding him around. It was a Ratatouille with Martin Short. If I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
You could drive them around. It was like being Martin Short instead of John Malkovich.
Gosh, I'm thinking about that era because I remember like so many weird bad movies like Mannequin
Oh yeah,
and then Mannequin 2.
the show's so nice they made it twice.
And that one where Whoopi Goldberg had a T-Rex sidekick. I'm
I
not
kind of
kidding.
like that one for certain
Oh
reasons.
my god.
I dearly love that. Yeah, that was and then she became a nun, and it was like that wasn't in the same movie, but it would have been better.
It would
Both
have
would
been
have been
better.
better. Rex Habit.
I think that the T-Rex could have been a nun too. A bizarre trans-dimensional void.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
Embrace the void.
I mean, I'm gonna get us in trouble for just doing this, and I don't care. We are literal transintestinal.
Yeah, I mean that's the real void that you don't ever want to
How does
experience.
trans like literally? I guess I came close. I guess
Just hit go and see what it comes up with.
really want to start it out with. No, it's going to give me about an hour of exposition. Oh shit! Oh, it should have said golden hour with a kitten. Oh god, cave art. Yeah, because Lascaux. Oh, that's not bad. That's a good and Victorian. I'm gonna make it in the Victorian era.
Mm-hmm.
Want to try that or pointillism?
Mm-hmm.
Golden hour. We're gonna do it in a golden hour. Golden hour lighting. I don't know what'll happen with that. It's gonna mash up a bunch of pixels and hope for the best.
You kidding me, right?
Ow! Ow!
Thank you for that wonderful pun.
Well, this is made with the old version of image generation. Well, la-dee-da, it's fast. You got a fave
In the heart?
of these? No.
Oh, I think the one all the way to the right is my favorite.
All the way over here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The funny thing is I can't even stretch this
Hey.
stupid thing.
You heard it first. Not Too Shabby is here all night, folks.
What?
Come for the cookies, stay for the jokes.
Oh, God, yes. The Technobabble bit is probably from a different director from the Ghost Noob stuff. He's used to have the future corpse appear before Noob and the crew sometime before. Oh, yeah, no, it's gonna happen. Okay, I prefer this response, and then it gives me two of them, and I can finally get to it. Oh, look at that, it's Jesus. I like that, that's actually kind of cool. Noob's gonna maybe be happy here. I kind of like this place, to be honest. Yeah, it's my void. It's my void, and I'll cry if I want to. Okay, so this noob just pops in here. It's just gonna float around, I guess.
Oh yeah, right there. Well, Ghost Noob.
Nope.
Is that who's gonna be? It's not gonna be Ghost Noob.
No, Ghost Noob gets yoinked in.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh yeah, Ghost Noob is the one that gets sucked in and goes back in time.
Ah.
So the real noob goes out, right? The real noob disappears. He is replaced by Ghost Noob. Now, everybody assumes it's a transporter accident, and Noob can do nothing to dissuade them that he's a future guy.
Okay.
Because he's absolutely pissed off that nobody's going to listen to him. And they're going to claim transporter psychosis and all this shit and ignore everything he tells them. Because I think that would be the funniest thing to do. Because Noob would be. It's the kind of thing that you just have happen to a hapless crew member. Okay. Nope. There. Okay, so I need to get my Noob out of here. I need to bring Ghost Noob in. Yeah. So basically, I do like the idea that the transporter is catches him in a quantum dimension and yanks him in. He lives. He's locked to Noob, and he just his soul gets pulled back in time. There we go. All right. So I got some. I hope everybody's with me on this. Is everybody up to speed? Everybody up? Okay.
I'm just gonna roll with it. It doesn't really make sense to me, but go ahead.
It's time travel.
What you do, you.
Wasn't that the thing? Time travel doesn't have to make sense.
You lost me on this plot, but let's just go ahead.
Okay.
So how are we to get to Act 2?
Well, Noob's gone and Noob appears.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Noob's gone. Would that be a good Act 2?
Yeah, I guess when he whatever happened, yeah, right after that would be a good time to go to Act 2, yeah.
Yeah, this is a Voyager plot, to say the very least. This is absolutely a Voyager plot. It's that, or else when you had Ensign Rowe running around with a phaser on the Romulan ship. Oh man, there's so many. Star Trek really does give a shot to everything, All right.
I mean, they do everything with gusto.
All right, so Noob is mute. The ghost can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
He can't talk, but he can hear. So he's hearing them be stupid.
Can they see him?
Oh yeah, they can see him.
Okay. Boy, that's got to be weird. He's just sort of like, monochromatic.
Yeah, he's monochromatic, and they're thinking, has he? And so what are the things? Okay, this would be the funny thing is, they're all gonna throw out ideas about what it could be. So that way, the idea is that we get all the Treknobabble we want at this point. Because I think where's my filler?
He's like Casper the cat.
Yeah, the Casper that ghosted him. So the first thing they think is like what? Caught in a warp bubble. These are just ideas, like the random Star Trek shit that can be set somebody. These are their guesses. Does that help you, Rufus?
Okay.
So this is them throwing out hypotheses.
Warp bubble, yeah. Q.
You're first on your bingo card. Center bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Q.
Those creatures.
That's like the free spot.
Yeah, those creatures from the Halloween planet.
Oh, what? Seriously?
I don't know.
I love that. Okay, yeah, the Macbeth guys.
Mm-hmm. Captain Cook.
We all know that this is not real. Well, no, we don't have to. It doesn't have to be them, but.
Oh, selective photonic scattering field. Actually, I love that. That's got some.
Oh, are we gonna? Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they're just guessing, but we already know what's happened, right?
Yeah. And Noob is just gonna be exasperated trying to play 20 questions with him. Yeah, the alien diorama, and I gotta remember who the aliens were. Please tell me they give her a name. Species ornithoid. You noticed you're using ad blocker. Yeah, damn straight I am. Leave me alone. I got, if anybody out there knows how to erase browser fingerprints, I would be forever grateful.
Sylvia.
All right, so
Boy, she had a hairdo and a half.
yes, she did. I'm trying to figure out why my computer is going so slow. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see it. I have no drop frames. Okay, 60 frames per second, baby. And I went a long way to get that. The ornithoids, because they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead, but that doesn't mean other ones can't fuck around. Just things for the whiteboard. Yeah, selective photonic scattering field. I love that. And I like the idea that we keep putting them up and they keep getting knocked down, and the crew is getting more annoyed. Let me see. We're gonna go with temporal. Temporal echo's too close, but we can be close, but no cigar. Temporal echo. Oh God, what would the other thing be? What would be transporter accident? Really?
Yeah, that's always a good one.
Order phasing. The Black Mirror universe.
Oh no, I hope he's not for the mirror universe where all the cases are gray.
Yeah, all the cases are gray in that.
Mhm.
And I like that these are on the whiteboard of the space whiteboard. Okay, yeah, there we go. And text will be yellow. It's yellow on the whiteboard. All right, so and basically what'll happen is everybody starts brainstorming. And then eventually it spreads to the whole crew. Everybody comes up with whack ass selection. Oh yeah, is this a moral lesson? Did you piss off a god?
Yeah, we're going to probably end this one with what did we learn today, kids?
And yeah, pissed off god. Pissed off demigod. Yeah, that would be Apollo. I'm just gonna. Yeah, so we have brainstorming, spreads to the whole crew. Everyone comes up with something weird. Yeah, there'll be temporal transporter phasing, transporter clone. So all the ways you can replicate or mess with somebody. So anyway, that is a big fun thing. Noob is
so they're brainstorming to try to solve the problem of getting him back, I guess is what's going on, right?
Well, they think that this is the broken noob, that they got to cure this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, I don't know what's happening to the regular noob. Is he just floating around?
I guess we don't know.
And hoping that there's air?
Poor noob.
Because is there air?
Is there air there? Because when Kirk was in that sort of place, he had a
spacesuit. Playing Echo game. Like he does it. Can he swim in this?
Maybe that's what he's trying to see if he can move around.
Yeah, I think I like the idea. What? Sorry?
Because it sort of looks like it's got waves, like you could surf on it.
Oh yeah, I like that idea. Like semi-fluid.
He's gonna be Silver Surfer.
I think it's Auburn Surfer. Bronze Surfer. Let me see. Semi-fluid.
Surfer.
Semi-fluid. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna put Noob in danger because I'm gonna do this. Species 8472. Yeah, I'm gonna do it as species 8472 at this point. What the hell? The Undine. Oh, that's right, because they're a species in Star Trek Online.
Mm.
So you get to do a whole lot with them. They're bitchy. But I like the idea that it's going to appear to him as Boothby.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant Noob.
Yeah, I'm liking. Nope. I want this, but it's not going to give it me that. Okay, whoops, damn it. No. Just trying to get the stupid head. And yeah, I like the idea that it's a giant head. Like it's a giant 8472.
Yes, like enormous.
Yeah, like we've wandered into the Cthulhu realm.
Mm-hmm.
Format. Actually, this is actually turning out to be kind of fun and weird.
It's very trippy, isn't it?
Pretty trippy. I think it should be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Position, recolor, no adjustments. There we go. Opacity. Just gonna give him a little. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Okay, I don't mind that if I do say so myself. That's actually kind of an interesting effect.
Yeah. Oh, I love the scale.
Yeah, yeah. Well, when it's like fluidic space, is that like weirdly dimensional? Is it maybe that Noob is actually? Yeah, I like the idea that this is a pocket, a weird version of fluidic space. Yeah.
Mm.
Undine. Thinking.
Oh, that's the name of them now.
Undine. Sorry.
Mm.
They're
Okay.
called sand people. Okay, people, it's sand people. I like it because that was Luke just dropping the N word just casually.
Mm.
Yeah, the Undine. All right, so the Undine are there. And you can tell I have my caps lock on. But yeah, a giant one appears.
So is this a friendly creature or?
Yeah, I like the idea of. I was kind of thinking. All right, I got an idea. If it's trapped too, it could be trapped. It could just be upset because we're in his cupboard. This could be like where they keep food or some shit. I mean, this is where they're keeping their, maybe they're keeping their religious artifacts here.
Yeah, it could be something like that, or maybe I guess maybe it just looks like a pest, you know.
Yeah,
Like
I wanted to know, because it was a sort
like
of a.
we've got pet, we've got mice or something,
Oh yeah, that noob is a mouse. I'm gonna try and kill him.
Hello. Now maybe what's a pet? Hello, little fellow.
Oh, I like to think that this Undine is particularly high. Yep, we're doing it. He doesn't he is now freaked out by this tiny cat. Do we have a name for him? Is it Jake?
Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, Jake from State Farm. Oh God. Man. What?
Spell really funny or something. I don't know.
Don't care anymore. I'm gonna do that and hope for the best. Jake. He's stoned out of his irregularly shaped head.
Right.
Forgive me for just a second. I'm going to do something that is a rifle annoying,
Okay. All right.
but it is important. Um, Star Trek, yes. Good God, I've gone back to episode 46. What? No, you don't. All right, I'm just trying to locate. Uh, okay, there it is. It's from the motion picture. Cookie Trek, the motion picture, had a very specific thing that I was looking for.
Did you find it?
I'm working at. Sorry, guys.
Okay, no worries. Just take your time.
Yeah, there's like literally nobody's showing up here. What? All right. There's that. There it is, Star Hug magazine.
Okay.
Because this is going to be something from GM and the Great Barrier. GM and the Great Barrier, you're going to have to explain how much trouble we had getting drugs past the goddamn sensors.
There it is. Oh, it's the Prell monsters.
Oh yeah, that was when they originally. I think he's. Him and the Great Barrier, the Inside Cookie Trek, the real story. I just think. That's all it is. You know, we just thought it would be cool if this Undine was just super high. I think, who's the name? Cheech?
Oh, you mean what, Cheech?
Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, Cheech. Yeah.
Cheech Marin. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He kind of looks like an Undine, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really does.
Oh my god. Yeah, I like the idea that this Undine materializes as Cheech Martin.
Mm-hmm.
He looks vaguely good. Okay, copy image. No, I just need copy. All right. Oh, this is when I have to be evil. Just screen cap things. New Cheech Marin. What was like when was it that? Yeah, it was when they. That's how they brought back Arn Darvin. One of the producers just ran into him at a donut shop. Ran into the actor at a donut shop. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna. They just thought it was really funny. Yeah, I like the idea. New Cheech Marin. History was made. And they had the best rap party.
Hmm.
So yeah, I like that. I do like that idea. We got Starhug magazine of why. So this thing's gonna sound like Cheech Marin now.
Hey, man.
Well, I like the idea that we can't afford the CGI, so we just will have him be Cheech Marin,
Yeah.
like they did with Boothby. You know, we can't all look like Boothby, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. It turns into. Oh wow, it actually has a name for him. All right, turns into Cheech Marin, and I guess he just starts doing they start doing a druggy routine. I guess because I don't know the pattern for these guys.
So, what are we going to learn here?
You're gonna learn nothing.
No.
He's just gonna be babbling and
This isn't going to end up being a plot point that's going to be helpful in some way.
nope, nope. As
Oh.
far until it is, I mean, we can. I want to leave it open because you know if we need to wrap it up really quick, he'll say something that makes sense, you know, or
Mm.
you know, no matter where you go, there you are, that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Well, let me see. Okay, if we do this, golden hour, cookie track. Okay, I need Noob is talking with Did that fern just talk? Yeah, man. I'm not a fern. I'm a transdimensional apex biofirm from fluidic space. No, thank you. I just had a cookie and it's trying to unionize my teeth. Oh man, I love this. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I have no idea what it's doing, but it is just goofy shit that they're gonna write. And I will put it here, and everybody can just complain all they want. But it will be available. Uh, the full transcript will be available in the autographed copies of the scripts through what's the name of the goddamn president that the current president likes? Tariff Boy. Okay. It's not McKinley, is it? Yes. Well, we're gonna have it through McKinley Enterprises instead of Lincoln Enterprises. Hey, look, I've only got one joke on this ship, and I'm gonna do it. All right, so they're just gonna do a sketch because this is sort of like bringing on Joe Piscopo. Oh, hey, buddy, guess what? You are totally a Banovator, but you know what? You can basically just kind of yeah, there we go. There's block. There we go. Look at you. Have fun. I think I want to do ban. There you go. Have a good day. Okay, I'm getting better at it now that I know the code keys. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna do a druggy routine because this is gonna be like Joe Piscopo. Right? When they just brought Joe Piscopo on for no reason. Now, that was the person whose star was supposed to be rising. Yeah. All right, so now we have to go back to Noob, and they've got him in some kind of a freaky decontamination center or something. They're trying to do things to him to get him back. Yeah. Wrap it. Noob is wrapped in a plastic shower curtain. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere by Act 3. Take him to the Guardian of Forever, maybe. That would be funnier. We could wind up doing that. We're gonna put him in the Thunderdome. See how it goes. Okay. I got nothing. Okay, we're just gonna go sick bay then. Sick bay or main engineering? I don't think anybody's anything helpful here. So we're gonna stick him in the warp drive? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna try that again, but backwards. They're gonna try shooting him. Yep, somebody, H&B has calibrated a phaser, and Jot's gonna bring him and beam him out at the same time. They're just gonna try and undo what they did. Because they're gonna do some Star Trek shit. And they're gonna literally technobabble their way out of the problem, rather than do something that is in any way useful. Or like any way that the audience could do it other than a Deus Ex Machina. Or whatever, you just technobabble your way out. To back, it's gonna be... Oh, let me see, okay. Try and beam him into the warp core while transporting, while shooting with a phaser. Yeah, calibrated. I think I like the idea that Dr. Lin comes down because they want him to monitor the vital signs. And he's got to be there, and I like the idea that he discovers Noob is dead. That there's no life signs. It's of course because he's a ghost. And let me see. He's a dead cat. Yeah. Oh, he's dead cat. Okay, is cat coming in, or does she not want to fill out the forms for this? Is she trying to call the Harmony ship, or whatever it is that takes people to the farm? Is she calling the farm ship now? Yeah, it's like they have to say, how long has he been this way? No, he has to be this way for at least a week before you call. Because I would love it. It's the way to get rid of crewmen that you really don't like. You just whack them with some radiation. And I'm gonna go with this time zone. And H&B. H&B needs to shoot him with those particles. So it's like, okay, setting it to kill. So she's gonna try and set the phaser to kill. Is Noob gonna have any prophetic fucking warning at this point? Or do we have a prophetic vision or dream? Actually, I think the prophetic vision or dream is Cheech Marin. Okay, yeah, I like that idea. All I'm gonna say is I'm marking off future self shows up. That's the only thing I'm marking off. Prophetic vision or dream. Okay, so she sets it to kill and she just jangles him. Lights him up. Okay, so she lights him up. I was wondering if he should be wearing that hat. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna back calculate this. He should have a ghost version of the hat. Because, yeah, why not? Formatting options. Recolor. Oh, it's like the Celestial Temple, to be honest. Yeah, the noob's really contrasty. But he's got a hat. And I very much like the idea that this noob shows up with a hat. And everyone's trying to figure... That doesn't seem to cause any of them to think anything unusual. You know, someone could ask what's with the hat, and it's like, we don't know. Yeah, so Lynn's dead. I like the idea of Noob just being sent forward back where he was. So is this gonna cause him to, is it gonna pop him into interface, or is he gonna, or is Noob gonna somehow discover something with Cheech that pushes him back, and then that knocks this Noob back to where he belongs? Oh, Cheech can actually, it is a thing of like, lights an incense stick, let's vibe out peace style. I like the idea that as they're going, yeah, alright. Alright, what happens is that Cheech starts saying, hey man, you got a really cool, you got so many auras. Yeah, so he basically is gonna do so many auras, and he's gonna reach through the dimension and yank the hat off. I figure why not? Yeah. Can I have your hat? Yeah. What hat? Yeah, okay. Cheech imparts a vision of the Undine coming to the Starbase. And everybody's like panicked because they're all gonna have to put up with Boothby again. Or whatever the guy's name is. I forget the actor's name. Ray Walt. Yeah, Ray Walt shows up. Yeah, so he basically is gonna grab the hat. By yoinking the hat off, this noob disappears. I'm just going with this. This is all going to be the stupid wrap up where the players had no. This is going to be the Indiana Jones solution. Like, didn't matter what anybody did. This was just how it was going to play out. Hat disappears. Hat vanishes. Ghost noob vanishes. Well, is pulled back to his time. in the future. Oh, no. Ghost Noob disappears. That's all. That's gonna be our epilogue. And then everybody thinks, "Hooray, we did it!" Oh no, Ghost Noob disappears. Um, his movement pulls current noob out of the Flamitic domain. So that way it's an all's well that ends well thing. Because, souls are apparently like, I don't know, little things in little raisins or chiclets in a straw. You can just keep pushing them through. I don't think he would know it, though, would he? Oh no, I was, great, Barrier just tossed a vision at us. Because I will like it, but this noob goes away, this noob comes back, right? Yeah, everyone thinks they fixed it. What? Oh, I think the prologue was a future me. He just goes back to it. Yeah, again, this is the spare soul he had lying around. Remember, this was the Cat 9 life thing, right? So we're gonna do the spare soul. Yeah. Temporal disturbance, Nubin pounds the Ferengi. Yeah, maybe. I'm liking, I've got to trying to tie up things. So this noob yoinks out of here. Everyone thinks they fixed something. And noob is, left with it's like, he unanchors the ghost noob, and basically Cheech says, and this is where we get the prophetic vision. Yeah, he says, "Hey man, I'm gonna drop in on you someday." Yeah, can I crash at your pad sometime? But it's the vision of, where is it? But it's the Undine vision that burns into his head. So it's definitely a disturbing thing. Yeah. And, let me see. Noob gets back. He's messed up. And, everyone thinks they fixed it. Noob collapses. And says, they're coming. Yeah. Oh, Rufus might not be working now? I don't know. Can you talk again? No. Have you muted your microphone? Okay. Well, I can't hear you. Give me a second. Let me see if you're even on the call anymore. No, you're not. Can you visit that link again? Okay. Yeah. Rufus ran out of juice, guys. 'Cause he goes wireless. which is kind of cool, except when you look at his insides, it's kind of creepy. Just floating around in there. Yeah, basically they're coming, and we need to be ready. And everybody thinks it's like a horrible warning, and it's really that they're coming for snacks, but we're not going to tell anybody that. And I'm going to just be really, this is a whole anticlimactic thing. I really want this to end in the most weirdly mundane end of things. Epilogue. And it's, Alicia walking away. And Noob falls dead. The spirit re-enters Noob's body. Soul hat. Is it messing with him? So, and he just goes back into his body and gets up and goes about his business. No, and I'd like the idea that he goes chasing after them and say, "Hey, you owe me 15 credits," something like that. They either sold it to him or something like that. And then, of course, we just end with a Ferengi quote. Once you have the money, you never give it back. And I know that's kind of a bit of an anticlimax, but I am gonna go with it. Yeah, folks. So that's how I'm gonna slam this baby to an ending. You once again wasted another perfectly good 2 hours of your life with Cookie Track. And I hope you had a great time doing it, because we had a lot of fun coming up with a story and coming up with some ideas and getting some feedback from everybody. And everybody got to make some jokes in the chat as well. And that's kind of what we're here for, because the world needs that right now. We all need to kind of relax and just enjoy ourselves for a bit. Strike through, because I just want it to count. Okay, well, what I want to do is say we do have some things coming up in the future. We're not going to marooned in the mind. We do have next week, episode 96. The crew ages too fast. There's an awkward romance and a giant space-dwelling creature. These things really write themselves really fast if you can speed run this one. But I do like the idea of that, and I'm gonna quick check to see what we're doing coming up this week. And give me a second, forgive me. Easter Sunday, I think is to be determined. I think the group is trying to get together for Easter Sunday. They should have something. And on Monday, we're going to take a hiatus. We've ended the back in business thing, but we're working on something we want to call Monday Monkey Madness. So somebody from one of our previous games might be joining us and might even be refereeing. So tune in. Monday Monkey Madness could be a lot of things, but hell, you guys know that I'm stuck in the 1970s. So you're pretty much going to guess it. We'll start dropping things into the Discord, and we might need 1 or 2 more players. But we're gonna do some things in the Discord, start getting together and gathering things up, and we'll probably have our first episode on the 5th of that Monday. Now, I think this coming Tuesday we should have a Cyberpunk Code Red. And that's going to always be fun. I really appreciate that. And then I think, I don't think we have a Thursday. And I think it's back to Doe. It's back to us on Friday. So, well, that was it. I'm going to see if I can find us a chat. First I have to locate my Peruvian love potion or whatever the hell I'm using here. Okay, yeah, that's where my raid button is. Where's my raid button? Let's go looking for a raid. It's Oops All Pathfinder, which is actually kind of funny. Let me see if I can like dump us to somebody we follow. All right, and similar or smaller find. We cannot find anybody who is smaller or similar, so we stink. Yeah, I think we're gonna look for somebody who is doing a game a day that's just 18 plus, and they got 4 viewers, and I think that's kind of fun. Yeah, let's now we're gonna go for music. WrestleMania hype. I think that someone's following this person. They got 64. We're gonna start the raid. So yeah, Graceful Mania is a great little channel looking thing there. And so, well, on behalf of Rufus, who is apparently totally out of juice now, and myself, we really want you to have a good time. And remember, make some noise and have fun in the chat.